Where's Sally? Sometimes we have to tie her down. Yeah. Oh well. I'll start one. How you doing, lag? Hmm. Ain't nobody but you and me. Ain't nobody. I got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Yes, absolutely. I got cool finds. Not very many. I went to a estate sale. Bum crack picker. And I picked up a few things. There's a whole bunch of stuff there that I would like to have, but yesterday was the first day. They're going to do it 50% off tomorrow, but I don't know. Even at 50% off with some of their prices, it's still too high for me. This is this house is just around the corner from me, and they were millionaires. So they traveled the world, and they got all this different stuff they picked up, tchotchkes and statues and paintings. And hi, Joanna. I'm not late. Sally's late. Sally was supposed to do the show today. The show is late, but it's not my fault. Don't blame me. No, I don't live in a. There are rich people that live here, but it's just all interspersed. It's like, and we do have a really nice side of town. We have kind of the old, crummy part of town. But yeah, this lady I sang in church choir with for years. She was interesting and fun. She and a friend would just hop on a jet to Vegas and rent a car and go drive out in the desert. It's a wonder they lived through it. Anyway, she finally passed away about 5 months ago, and they had her estate sale. Her husband, I think he's been gone since before we moved here 15 years ago. I think he died quite a while ago. But yeah, there was still some of his stuff hanging around there. The best thing I got yesterday was a Filson, the hunting gear company called Filson. They're out of Seattle. I'll show you. Share screen. Share. And right about there, I already listed it. If you ever see hunting gear that's got really stiff cloth on it, check it out, man, because it just kind of looked like a dirty old game bag when I bought it. And the reason it looks dirty is because it is. But this is called tin cloth, which has got it's impregnated with kind of a paraffin, and that keeps it water resistant. It also keeps it very stiff. This is very stiff canvas. And yeah, look up Made in the USA Vintage Filson. Where's the tag? Show you the tag. Yeah, come on. Anyway, there it is. Here we go. A genuine Filson. Might as well have the best. CC Filson Company, Seattle. This company is right up there with the old vintage LL Bean stuff, and LL Bean got all modern the last 50 years or so. It was $6. Believe that? They just didn't know it. They had it sitting with some Vietnam era military gear. Yeah, I like turning $6 into 200. That's fun. And I guess the second best find is this silver necklace. The chain and the pendant are 51 grams, which is almost an ounce and a half of sterling silver. And I paid up for this one. I paid $35, which is about the silver price, but it's got a stamp on it back here. And I went on Tanya's Thrifty Jewelry channel, and she said, that's Jeep Collins logo. And Jeep Collins is in Texas. A little bit like James Avery stuff on a smaller scale, but still real high quality, good stuff. Yeah, this is, I did have to polish it some to get it to look this good. It was almost black, but if it's marked sterling silver, it'll always shine up. Sometimes I polish so much sterling silver, it makes my hands tired. Man, there aren't very many. Everybody's busy today. Tom got one of his eyes fixed. He had cataract surgery, so I guess they only do one eye at a time. What else did I get? I got a cowboy hat. Let me see if I can find some more stuff for show and tell. You would have passed over that hunting vest. I've seen that style of hunting vest before, but I've never seen one that cheap. Got a couple of things here. I didn't buy very much, just this company is always overpriced on the first day. Always. I mean, it's not a bad price if you want it to use yourself. But with this company, resellers can't make a very good profit the first day. I got a vintage made in the USA cat hat, and the foam is discolored, and it's kind of rubbing off in a few places, but that'll sell. Maybe not for much. It's a bread and butter item. Then ML Letty and Sons hat. Headband is kind of crispy and it's dirty. What's the best way to clean a straw hat? I need to watch a video about it. Anyway, it's a pretty good hat. Where's the size? I hate to turn the flap down because it's kind of brittle. It's about my size, about 7 3/8. Anyway, yeah, game bag. Hats are always sweaty, yeah. Around here they are. I mean, hats are used here. People go out and hunt and work on the farms, and just in our country, just going out and mowing the yard and you're soaked in sweat. Silverhairstacker. Thanks, Joanna. So anyway, here we are. We got a boring show going again. I'll put the link up here if anybody wants to jump in. Because I was kind of expecting Sally to run at least half of the show today. Maybe she'll come in a minute. We'll see. So, I am so hurt. Yesterday was my yearly doctor appointment. Yay. So I got stabbed 3 times. One of them was regular blood work. We're gonna check your cholesterol and your da-da-da. Then they said, it's time for your COVID booster shot. I'm like, no, I hate the COVID shot. Good morning, Hank. Yeah, and this COVID shot's got me down, man. Hi, Cyber. Hank. Yeah, I had a headache all night long and every single joint aches. I feel like Cyber Curtain Twitcher today. Oh, and I was real. During the night, I would get up and try to walk it off a little bit, and I was like stumbling, like weaving and running into the side of doors and stuff. I didn't feel like I was going to pass out, but I was just like, this isn't normal. Probably had a little fever. And then also, I got a vaccination for pneumonia. So I got stuck all over the place. Stroke? No, I didn't have a stroke. Oh, I'm just sore. God. And then right where they gave the shot, you know, that 4-inch circle around where they give you the shot feels like somebody hit you on the arm with a baseball bat. It's more like old age. Yeah, well, that's true. Anyway, blood pressure was good. Doctor actually said, you could actually live another 30 years. I think had Gwen been there, she would have said, no. Yeah. So I feel like I took some leave. I think it's starting to work a little bit. Took some leave about 45 minutes ago. He just jinxed me. Man. Yeah, I'm already a wimp because I'm old, and then give me a COVID vaccination and just, ouch. I don't think I had a headache the last COVID shot I got. This is the 4th COVID shot I've had. I had the one that was 2 parts about 2 years ago. I took one in the spring and one in whatever it was a month later. You know, that was a 2-part shot. And then in September, I took a booster shot so we could travel in Europe and not get questioned about is your vaccination up to date? Because they did. Every single place in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Slovakia, every attraction, every, you know, you go visit a castle or a monastery or a salt mine or whatever, and before you could go in, there were guards at the entrance saying we need to see your vaccination card. So yeah, you didn't lose that sucker. There were a couple of times we had to walk back to the hotel to get either Gwen's or my COVID card because we'd forget and leave them in there. I don't know where Sally is. She stays busier than me. So she probably just stays busy. I don't know where she is. Somebody else, there's the link right over there in the side chat. Somebody jump on here and talk to me. Because I'm boring. Yeah, I don't know where Sally is. In our Facebook, what do you call it? Messenger thing, whatever you call it. I sent her a message and said, are you alive, Sally? She works so much. She's got a full-time job and her reselling, so at any given time, she's probably really tired. So we'll forgive her. Dang, internet lag, you've been having trouble with your internet. As much money as you make off of reselling, it seemed like you could afford good internet. Anyway. So, there she is. Da da da!
Hey,
Sally!
just got home.
Oh, you just got home from work?
Yeah,
You're not supposed to work this up until now in the mornings, are you?
No.
God,
No.
Sally, you're letting them work you too hard.
Something.
You're like Sally the rented mule.
They
Wow.
changed my. Did eBay change the way that something looks on the
Huh?
seller hub? The overview?
I don't know. Let me look. Seller Hub. Looks the same to me.
Mine looks different. Mine has it has like a running total at the top, like unread messages, awaiting shipment, sales, seller level forecast, and research recommendations all the way across the top. And then it has my
Oh,
boxes down below.
on the overview on Seller Hub,
Yeah.
mine just says overview, orders, listing, marketing, store. Yeah, same as it
No,
always was.
underneath that, like there's a little ad there for grant packages or whatever. And then underneath that is where all that stuff is right across the top. And then underneath that is where I have my boxes.
Oh, yeah, I see them now. Unread messages, awaiting shipment.
Mm-hmm.
Sales the last
Unless
31
I'm just
days.
noticing it just now. I don't know. It could be that too.
I,
But
you got me. That's the first time I've ever noticed it.
yeah,
So, God, Sally,
I know. I
I
have to
am,
go. I have to do shipping now. And then try and
I'm
get my
hurting.
packages out before the mail lady comes because I really don't want to go anywhere today. So
I
if I
got a
can,
COVID burst. I got a COVID booster yesterday, and it's kicking my
oh
ass.
really?
Yeah, I'd get up
Yeah.
to go pee during the night and just stumble. I couldn't walk
Mm,
a straight line. And a
wow.
headache and body aches. Then I actually had a reselling dream. I dreamt that I didn't have an item that I had
Oh,
sold, and I was mad for listing too many or something.
I'd be
I
mad
was,
too.
it was just, when you don't feel good, you have the weirdest friggin' dreams
Yeah,
ever.
for sure.
I never dream about reselling. Now, band directing, shoot, I still dream. I haven't been a band director for what, 12 years? I still dream about kids disrupting class, and
Really?
yeah, miss.
I used to dream about call lights because I worked in a nursing home and call lights were always going off. And then after I worked in the nursing home, then I worked in a hospital and call lights were always going off. So I was hearing call lights in my dreams,
Oh my God.
like eh, seeing them and hearing them. It was the weirdest thing.
You know,
Horrible.
I never intended to be such a big reseller that I would dream about it. It just
Well,
stinks.
maybe you're not part time anymore.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, yeah. You sure?
Yeah, because if I was full time,
You're making more money, huh?
yeah, I would actually work at it instead of just piddle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've told y'all that for years. You don't believe. Valerie especially didn't believe that I wasn't full time.
Yeah.
She said, "Of course you're full time." I suppose you could call me full time because I don't do anything else to make money right now.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't have a job. I don't. Some
This is
people,
why I'm really gonna try whenever I move. I'm really gonna try to just do reselling. If if I can make it happen, then that's fine. If not, I'm thinking about going and trying to get a job at like Goodwill or a Savers or something like that,
mm,
so that I can get really good inventory and try to make it, um, try to make it work. I'd really like to try my hand at reselling, alone, just to see what I can do. I mean, I've tried it like on days that I've had off or vacation time or whatever. I've tried it, but it's really hard when you have like a whole list of stuff that you want to do. You want to
yeah,
revamp your inventory, and I wanted to list a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to move stuff
Julie,
around. Hi, Julie.
get your mom in here. She sometimes comes on Fridays. Julie, text your mom and tell her to get on my show.
She might be shipping. Oh.
I don't care what she's doing. She needs to be on our show. We want Valerie and we want her now. We want Valerie and we want her now. Cyber Curtain Twitcher.
Saber.
Hello from the UK.
Hi. How you
Yo.
doing?
This is my lunchtime coffee.
Very good.
Oh, it's coffee, not tea.
Yeah, I've never been much of a tea fan unless it's herbal tea.
Oh yeah. Do you still call it a cuppa?
Well, those who drink it do, yeah.
A cuppa.
A cuppa.
Ooh, what's on your desk there, Cyber Curtain Twitcher? You got
Some
some
poured
silver to
silver.
show us?
Some poured silver. Look at this.
Ooh, who
Oh,
made
I've got the
that?
wrong screen open, probably.
That looks like a musket and a powder horn.
It is indeed. Oh, I'm
Nice.
switching.
Cool.
It's from Bay City Bullion.
Bay City Bullion. Which
3.7 ounces.
San Francisco Bay?
Look at the toning on this. This one's been toning in my display cabinet.
That's really cool.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that piece especially because you modeled for the picture on the front of it, right?
Nice.
Jaeger's poured silver.
Yeah. Is that the one you stuck into eggs or something to get it to
No,
tone
I haven't
better?
stuck any of these into eggs. They're just in my display cabinet. You can see this one's been sitting on the shelf because it's shiny on the back. This is from the bear. It's obviously got my CCT on it.
Oh,
made for
right.
me. But look at the front of it. Look.
Cool. I like that.
You can see how it's just toned.
Skull and
Those are really cool.
That's another one from Bay City Bullion. This is very intricate for a pour.
Nice.
Ooh, that's
a lot of detail in it. You know, and a couple extra points there.
Yeah, you can see the nips.
66 grams.
That's cool.
Show that one some more. We like that one.
I was just picking this one up that I picked up at the.
This is sexy.
There you go. There's sexy for you. There's a French.
Yeah, the
Hercules and his two nymphs. Oh God, let's see if we can't get that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's a sexy man for Sally to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, this is 1875.
That's older than me.
Yeah, it's older than all of us put together, probably. But it's a nice condition coin. It doesn't actually show up that well on camera, but it's got some nice luster to it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And a couple of fake Morgans. Carson City. Well,
It's a fake one?
fake, yeah. See the CC at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Just above the dollar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That means it's fake?
They're both fake, yeah. They were sent in to me.
Yeah, though the Carson City ones are faked more often because they're more valuable.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got about 3 genuine ones.
But
Well,
I don't think I've
I mean,
got a
how could you
Carson.
tell? How could you tell, Cyber?
He's got a slide he sends them down.
Yeah, that's to put them on my slide, but they're also too thick.
Oh.
I've shown you the magnet slide stuff before, Sally.
Mm,
You don't remember?
I don't
Well, that one even looks wrong. It's just got a goldy. That one's got a goldy hue to it.
Yeah.
And that one has. You can see like artificial toning. Doesn't look natural toning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just artificial.
Hey,
It
Yeah.
looks odd.
We're a little bit green. Let me get into.
Oh, hello, Mr. Sadie.
Hi, Mr. Sadie.
Mr. Sadie, how's your family doing? Sad times, man. God. My brother-in-law passed last spring, and Sadie's going through that right now. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Hard times. Hard times. Oh, no, we're not green. We're red.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. It's been kind of up the last week or two.
Did anybody's gas jump up today?
I haven't gone out and looked in about a week.
Our unleaded is at $4.99.
Good God.
Our diesel is at $5.59.
Cyber's regular gas is like $7 a gallon, isn't it, Cyber?
Oh, it's horrendous. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I just put 3/4 of a tank in my van of diesel, and cost me just over $100.
Wow.
Wasn't even a full tank.
Wow.
That is crazy. Wow, Julie says it's over $6 in Cali where she's at.
It's crazy. Yeah, Cali's always been more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. They make gasoline out there.
I know. They made it close to where we're from, but they just it doesn't even matter because it probably doesn't even go to us. It probably goes overseas or somewhere else. Now that I know a little bit more about that. Yeah, tax for sure.
Yeah, taxes for sure. Yeah, we're one of the most taxed nations, I think, in the UK.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, I heard from one of my friends that was from the UK, and he said that they tax you even if you have a TV or a fish tank or whatever.
Oh, there's so many taxes. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But saying that, you guys get ticketed for jaywalking. We don't have jaywalking law in here. We, as pedestrians, we have right on the road.
Oh.
Yeah,
y'all
it's
don't have
totally the opposite to you.
You don't have any sidewalks.
Yeah, of course we do.
No, you don't. When we were, well, especially in Ireland, when we were in Ireland, there was the road, and then there was a stone wall, both sides of the road. You know?
Yeah, some of the little lanes don't have sidewalks, no.
So, yeah, we'd be driving along in Ireland, and all of a sudden, you'd get behind like 4 people on bicycles, and you just, whatever speed they were gonna pedal, that's how fast you got to go.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's not really sidewalks here either.
There aren't sidewalks on our residential streets, but there are downtown.
Well, our main road that goes through town is a highway, and they have sidewalks in the more like the areas where there's the areas where there's stores and stuff. But if there's not a storefront, there's not a sidewalk usually.
Yeah, very true. Bum crack picker. The fish tank tax isn't real, but yeah, they probably will start taxing you on oxygen
tax.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If you're breathing, you're going to pay tax.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well be an oxygen tax. They're going to get you one way or the other.
Yeah, on the electric or something.
There's a $1 tax on California gasoline. Jeez.
I bet.
I think ours is our standard sales tax at
I'm not sure what
8.65%.
Bum crack picker might be able to confirm it, but I've got a feeling the tax on our fuel, like gas and diesel, is something horrendous. Like 70% of it is tax.
Wow. What are you working at? Did you see a cat?
Dang, leg, you must have earned an awful lot of money to pay that much in tax.
Yeah, he makes a good income, so he pays. My income tax was 25,000. Why are my taxes so high? I asked my accountant. She said, "You made too much money." I said, "No, I didn't. If I made too much money, I would be living better than I am." Actually, I live pretty good, but if I didn't have to pay tax, I would live even better than I do. Anyway, did you get any work done this weekend? This week, Cyber?
I did indeed, yeah.
I thought you were all worn out and giving up on work.
Well, trying to do as little, but you know what it is. You go to a customer to do one thing, and they say to you, "While you're here, can you do this, that, and the other?"
Yeah.
Or this, that, and the other. It takes twice as long as the thing you went there to do.
I know. I can imagine that for sure. So what do you think? Gold and silver are up a little bit the last week.
Yeah, it's just the usual up and down, and nothing to get excited about, I don't think.
Dang, stock market, now you're starting to put the hurt on. It was down just a little bit. Now it's like getting really down. So weird, stock market. Yesterday it was up pretty good. Today it's down pretty hard.
I actually had a customer overpay me last week, the first time in about 20 years. when she done the bill payment online, she must have pressed the 9 instead of the 0.
Oh.
So I'm up by about $10. It's not much.
Ooh.
Yeah, sooner or later you're going to get your wish there, Lag. I don't know when the stock market's just going to turn belly up, but it sure hasn't been good this 2022. God, I feel horrible. Yuck.
I'm sorry you don't feel good. Thank you for doing the show for me.
Yeah. I wonder if it's the. Okay, no, it's all right. Can't hear it in here much. Gwen started the washing machine in there.
Oh. I can't hear it. Just a
Yeah,
little
it's not
bit.
very loud.
No.
The
No,
older
Right,
they.
this is for
I've
Mr.
been
Sadie. One of my jobs this week. This was a wheelchair ramp, going up to the door. You can see there. I
uh-huh.
made that one. I made that for her. She's in a wheelchair, obviously, and I made it for her 10 years ago when she lost her legs, and it's now started to give up, as you can see.
Oh,
So this week she got a lovely new one 10 years later.
There you go.
cool.
You wouldn't think you could wear one out, but I guess it's. Y'all have a
It's,
lot
it's
more
in
rain and drizzle and stuff over there.
well, yeah, it's in like a 3-sided area that no air can get to dry it out. It's not out in the open. It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's open to the rain, but it's between the house and the garage and the back door. I think it's done well for 10 years.
Yeah. They've got them made out. You can get them made out of aluminum here. And just
Yeah, well, you probably can
order them
here.
from a factory and install them. A lot of people get those.
I'll be
I
right
want
back. I need to see if I'm my lady.
whenever I get to where I can't walk, I want one of those jet-powered scooters that run into the back of people's legs in the stores. Those things were rampant in Orlando when we went to Harry Potter World. People would just about run you down with those scooters. Carol, you let Mr. Sadie beat you? Make it yourself. You appreciate it more. Nah. A carpenter is one thing that I am not. I can look at somebody who knows how to put an addition on a house or build a wheelchair ramp, and I'm like, God, you're smart. Haven't got a clue how you did that, but there it is. Anyway, that darn Sadie. So, Mr. Sadie's brother-in-law passed away Tuesday or Monday? Monday or Tuesday, right? Sad. It's hard to console your wife when your wife's brother passes. Found that out. Anyway, didn't mean to put the show on a downer, but there you go.
I found that out many years ago when my wife lost her younger sister.
Oh, yeah. Sad, sad, sad.
Yeah.
She's a mess. Oh, I bet so. So anyway, have you got any big plans for the weekend, Cyber, or you just gonna work some more?
Well, we should have been really, because it's actually the Jubilee. It's actually bank holiday here yesterday and today for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee.
Nice.
But I'm not really much of a royalist, so I've been in the workshop making a spinning top out of a coin.
Nice.
While my wife's out babysitting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
here's
people
one for
sell? Sorry, go ahead.
Here's one for Mr. Sadie. He'll like this one. I went to repair this garden shed. Right, as you can see there, that's me. That's me after I've repaired it. Right, but she'd had someone in prior to me coming to put a new door on it. Right, there's the shed door. Let me zoom in where they screwed the hinges on. Straight through the back of the door. Look. Can you believe anyone would do that and leave it like it?
That's not good. At least you could get your grinder out and grind them off.
Nothing to do with me. I didn't fit the blooming thing. You know, she could have asked me to do the door. Oh no, asked me to do the complicated bit at the front of the shed that was all rotted out.
I need to hire you here. There's so much work to do around my house. Do you still get up on a ladder on a roof or anything?
Yeah.
Do you? Crazy.
Stupidly, I do. Yes.
Yeah. I really
Yeah, it's
need
not
to
so
build
easy
a
getting up
whole.
there these days, though.
Huh?
Not so easy getting up there these days, though.
I bet not.
I didn't make it. I
You didn't make what?
didn't make the mail lady.
Uh-oh.
So now I have to freaking go to the post office. I didn't want to do that.
Oh no.
It just sucks.
How many packages do you have going
I
out
only
today?
had 3. I only had 3.
3. Beat you. I got 5.
Good job.
How many you got going out today, Carol? She probably got 20.
I did get my divorce paper.
Well,
Our final hearing is on July 13th. It'll be final.
That's got to be a pain in the rear.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I'd rather be done and over with. You know, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to mail out a couple of my silver testing slides tomorrow because nothing's open today, but both the people that inquired still haven't bloody paid yet. One's from Austria, one's from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you got packages to go out, but not until they pay.
Exactly.
We get those, don't we, Sally?
Oh, yeah.
People buy stuff and they don't pay. Let's see if I got any awaiting payment. No, I don't have any right now. Most of the time, people have been paying fairly quickly. But anyway, Cyber, were you on here when I showed this piece of sterling?
No, I wasn't. No.
It's nice. heart with little angels on it, and then a hefty chain. This piece weighs 1.5 ounces.
Cool.
You get a yard sale?
Estate sale yesterday.
All right.
So it cost me pretty much the value of the silver, but it's by a pretty good craftsman. So I should
Get a
spend
bit more,
35 for it, and it should sell for at least 100.
You hope.
Well, there's a lot of his stuff on eBay that sells for good money.
Oh, right. So it's got like a maker's mark on it then, is it?
Yeah, the maker is called Jeep Collins. Jeep, like the car. Jeep Collins. Let's see if I can bring some up on eBay.
Dwayne, no more naked man.
No.
We're still, I mean, we still talk and stuff. It's just, you know, we're just getting divorced. We're better off. Hi, Tim.
Yeah. So, let's see. Jeep Collins. So here's some pieces for sale. These are all little pieces. Mine's pretty hefty. See if I can find one kind of like this one on sold listings.
It is indeed Glock fan, yeah, shut down for the Jubilee 2 days.
This piece is quite a bit like mine. In fact, I think it's an identical pendant. The chain is different on this one, but the pendant is exactly the same.
Oh yeah, I see it, yeah.
And I didn't know who that was. You see the JEC down here?
I'll tell you, it makes all the difference doing your research, Todd. You know, if you just slap something on there without doing your research, you can end up losing big time. I've done it many times years ago.
Right.
When I was more into buying and selling.
So, yeah, there's a jewelry Facebook group here. I guess it's, well, I don't know, it's probably worldwide. It's on Facebook. So I sent pictures of this in there, and they're the ones who told me what that was. I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
It's good to know people who know things. I pretty much don't know anything, but it's good to know people that know things.
Yeah, and nearly all of my silverware, which would include things like jewelry that's like packed away, it's all got a little bit of paper with it, with all the information on it, so that if I don't get to sell it myself, my wife will know what to sell it as.
Right.
Or the kids. Because if you can put a name on something, you can sell it for much more.
Yeah, I mean, if it's got Tiffany written on it, or if it's got James Avery written on it, or if it's got, what's a famous maker in Great Britain?
Well, there's loads, because obviously our silverware is all hallmarked, so it's not only has it got a maker, it's got the year it was assayed and the place it was assayed.
Right. Sadie said he heard the Queen was canceling some of the appearances.
Yeah, I did catch a bit of that earlier, Mr. Sadie. Something about she wasn't going to one of the things today. Yeah.
I don't blame her.
I wouldn't
God,
feel like
she's
going if I was as
96.
old as her.
I know. Well, Sally, you know you're muted, right?
My dogs keep barking.
We usually
She
shut the
mute.
show down about 9 o'clock. We started late, so we'll go just
Yeah.
a tad bit longer.
I gotta get out here. I gotta go to the post office.
I'll go back up the workshop, see if I can't do a few more injuries to myself, you know.
I'll
So,
see you
all
guys
right.
Monday, hopefully.
Let's take one more
Sorry,
peek
it's
at the stock
been so
market.
crazy.
Well, it's still down, but it's not quite as far down as it was. All right, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
And unless Sally is busy, she'll do the show on Monday. So, goodbye.
Bye, everyone.